It's about 5 p.m. on Thursday, December 14th, 2023. So we're about halfway through the month of December already. It's 62 degrees. I don't really need a jacket, but I'm wearing it anyway because I'm kind of under the weather. And so we're in the part of the field. This is the middle section, section 5, and then a few feet to the left we'll be in the fourth section, what used to be the fourth section, that is. So I should report, so you can see the bulls down there. Let me zoom in. So the bulls are doing just fine. I think I have a small water leak down there. I don't know why. I have to go investigate and fix it. There's a bunch of water around where the connection is, so I hooked that up this morning. So man, 24. What is with you, buddy? Yeah. What is with you? You're just trucking along. Anyway, I was looking at the grass here. It's pretty good. I'll just show you guys what they ate versus what there is. So there's the wire. The right side is where they are. The left side is where they're going to be soon. They really didn't do too much to the grass over here. It's a little thinner. I think what happens is they don't really graze. Like maybe the goat weed is in their way and they don't like it. But that should be going away soon. So it's a nice dark color soil. It's been a while since I got rain, but the soil is still dark because it's wet. But anyway, this area there's a bunch of grass over here, so they're gonna be super happy when they get to this. So my son's gonna put up the wire, take it down. Let's see what else is there to report. Not much, really. Oh, Greg Judy's pen. He's working on a pen, and he's using 2x8 by, I think it's 16 feet or 12 feet or something like that. Treated lumber attached to posts, and he's doing like woven wire in between. And the reason why is because he had the unfortunate experience. He brought a calf in with his mama because the calf was blind due to pink eye, right, in both eyes. And so he brought the calf in with his mama. You know, what he does is he pins him up, and then when they're all recovered, he brings him to the sale barn. Look at you, Red. You're just a beautiful cow. You know, you're just a beautiful cow. Anyway, and because he had electric wire around the perimeter of the pen there, the calf couldn't see it. The calf didn't know what it was either. A newborn calf has never experienced the wire. And so what is the natural reaction of an animal when it touches electric wire for the first time? It bolts. It runs as fast as it can. And in this case, the calves, they're by birth, they go to the weeds and they try to hide, you know. So what is that cow doing? Just digging dirt up, huh? Anyway, so the calf got out of the pen, which shouldn't happen. And I think Greg Judy said he found it in time, but you know, when calves are separated from their moms, even for a few hours, it's pretty devastating for the calves. What are these guys doing? What is that? You're just digging a hole with your horns and your feet. Oh, there comes manure. There we go. There's an animal down there, I think, and the cows wanted to claw at it. Look at this. We haven't had rain for a while. The soil is still damp. Look at that. Anyway, so the point being that electric wire is not a barrier. It is a psychological tool that we use to control the animals. It's useful, it's easy to set up, it's easy to tear down, it's easy to control. It's easy to form all kinds of weird shapes, but it is not a physical barrier. And if the cow ever decides that it wants to get out, it will. So the only reason the animals stay inside the wire is because they would rather stay on the wire than risk the the shock, you know. Even though it's really not that painful, it's very discomfortable is what I would say. It's not fun. It's not something your animal brain kicks in and says, don't do that, right? But anyway, so this is the grass in this area. It's looking pretty good, kind of long. Very thick, which is good. This is not Bermuda grass, by the way, if you're wondering what Bermuda grass looks like. It's something entirely different. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm thinking it might be a native grass. So, anyway, yeah, the moral of the story is that electric wires are not barriers. They will not contain animals. So he focused on building a system. Look at this nice green grass here. There's lots of grass here. This is what I want to see all over my pasture right now. I would just be tickled pink. Tickled pink if my whole pasture looked like this. But anyway, so when you're planning out your pasture, you need to set up a perimeter fence that is a physical barrier that the animals can push on but won't be able to get through. And barbed wire, if you don't know about how barbed wire works, of course it has the barbs and animals don't feel comfortable, but they use a thicker wire that's like twisted, and they really put a lot of tension on that wire. And then the T-posts are not that far apart. They're only like 10 feet apart. And so the posts plus the wire forms a physical barrier that the cows have a hard time pushing through. And you'll see sometimes little bits of fur on the barbed wire because the animals rub on it, I guess. But they know that they can't get through that. And that's the kind of perimeter you need around your property. And then you use the electric wire to direct their grazing and to kind of control them and move them around. So wire is very, very, very fun to use, very easy to use compared to all the other techniques. It just reels right up. You got to get a reel. I think I saw Goldshaw Farms just doing it by hand. Oh, look at this grass. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. What is this? I don't know what kind of grass this is, but I am happy that I have it in my pasture. And I hope I get a lot more of it. Look at that. If you guys know what type of grass this is, I'd love to hear. I've tried doing plant ID on grasses, but until they start making seeds and grow fully mature, it's hard to identify. This could be the Indian grass. Now this right here, those leaves suggest that it's probably Bermuda grass, but these guys have a completely different leaf. You know, look at that. It almost looks like onions. So, wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. That's up past my knee. It's up past my knee. So that's probably at least 2.5 feet, if not 3 feet. Wow. Well, you guys are having a treat now, aren't you? You guys are having a treat. Oh, there goes a rabbit. Let's see if we can catch it. Not catch it, but follow it. There he is. Let me zoom in. Do you see him? He's just a little guy. I'll get him to run by walking closer to him. He's trying his best not to move. There he goes. Yeah. Yeah, this is really good area. And I think it gets a little better at the other end. So, we are in the 6th row, 6 of 10. And this would be the 5th of 7 cells. So we have 2 more cells to go. So this area right here is Friday morning, and then Friday evening, and then we'll move to a new row for Saturday morning. And we already have a bale of hay out there. Let's see if I can zoom in and show you. There's a bale of hay for Saturday morning. So, and I got to move some more hay out. Oh, there he goes again. Yeah. This is kind of fun. This tree, I think I cut it down last year. It fell over, and I tried to cut it apart but I didn't finish it. It's a very tough wood. I think it's the Osage orange. But yeah, I should go through and clear out as many of those branches as I can. I piled up 2 loads of wood for my little side-by-side. Made a nice bonfire. Lasted for several hours, but that was just a couple branches. There's so much wood out here, you know. And if I had money just lying around without anything better to do with it, I'd probably buy a sawmill and ask all my neighbors and say, hey, if you guys cut down a tree, let me know. I'll cut it up for you, and we can split the profits or something, you know, because some of the trees are actually quite valuable. And it may not be good for structural wood, but it'll definitely be good for like tabletops and countertops and things like that. So hi 19 is a fat cow. So anyway, yeah, this is a good area, which the cows are glad they stuck it out. And hopefully it's going to be like that throughout this entire section, all the way down. And so that's what I got for you guys today. Hope you had a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.